Hi there everyone. Okay, so today I have got some gorgeous goodies from Mrs. Brimbles' Patreon. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. I've just realised. Patreon. I think one's English and one's American. But anyway, just ignore all that. So I have some collage sheets that I have printed off as part of her Patreon. Oh no, I'm going to spend the whole video doing that. I don't know how to say it. I really should have looked that up before I started filming. Anyway, I have downloaded some collage sheets. Part of a tiered reward system offer different things, and one of the rewards that you can get is access to lots of different collage sheets that she's done. Now, I've always been a fan of collage and collage sheets. It all started when I joined the Artstronauts group as part of Tisha Moore's, and I love cutting things up and sticking it and making something new out of it. So these are the ones that really caught my eye. I absolutely love the colours on this. The plum sheet is just beautiful. Now, I've just printed on normal printer paper and my ink's running a bit low, so they're not probably the best colour quality that they could be. Oh, and they match my nails as well. So yeah, they're not the best colour quality that they could be, but it is fine for what I want to do. So I'm going to go back to my sort of starting point with art, which I've not done for a long time, and come up with some kind of quirky, Zetty style collage, which I'm quite looking forward to doing. So yeah, I'm going to see where this takes us. I will put all the links to Brimbles' Patreon at the bottom. That's what I'm sticking with now, Patreon. So you can see how you can get access to it and how you can sign up yourselves. Okay, so I'm going to get stuck in. I'm going to use this one as inspiration for the colour palette and see where it takes me. So this little watercolour set is, I think I got it from The Works. Might have been Wilco's, I'm not quite sure. So no, I'm not going to use the green. Yeah, I'm going to use the pink and the purple and the blue so that it fits in with the collage sheets. Now, this is quite old, so it might have gone a little bit thick and gooey. So I will see what happens. Quite excited. I've not filmed an art video for quite a while. So yeah, good to be back to the art stuff. Very, very excited. Right, so I'm just going to mix a few colours and speed this bit up, and I will get back to you when I get to the next section where I need to tell you what I'm doing. Oh, that has really dried up. Really dried up. Oh no, that's the main colour I wanted to use. I might have to do some DIY purple. Oh no. Well, that's blown that then. Where's my watercolour wheel gone? I don't know where my... Do you know what? Everything is going wrong. Oh, found it. Okay, I might need to mix some of my own purple. 'Cause this is just blue at the minute. But if I mix it in with some of the pink, I might be able to get the colour that I'm after. Oh, that's nice. Yes, I do like that. That's a lovely colour. Just get a bit more of it. I don't want to run out, you see. Find that I've done some of the page and then, no colour left. Okay, right. So I'm going to speed up now and see where it goes from there. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm just ripping bits off the collage sheets. I don't want it to be dead tidy. I like sort of messy collage and to sort of see what happens with it really, and get that sort of zetty style quality going on. Yeah, so we shall see where it takes me. I think the page is dry. Yeah, so I'm just going to give it a go. I'm just using normal Pritt stick. Well, I'm not because I've run out, so I'm using a cheapo Wilko's glue. I'm putting it together like that. But I find that that sticks just as well as any other. And I think the trick with the sort of zetty collages is don't decide what you're going to do. Just have a go. See where the mood takes you. I have no idea what this is going to be. One of my best pages that I've ever done, in the Eye of the Beholder, which you can see on my blog, kind of just started like this, started life like this, just with me sticking different things, having a go, trial and error, and seeing where it took me. And you know, if you don't like it, somebody will like it. This is the thing with art, it's very subjective. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use, I think, possibly use the face of this girl, but I'm not using the whole body. I just want to use the head and see what I can create from that. Now, this is one of them awkward ones that you need to cut around. So again, I'm not doing it dead neat. I am just sort of very sketchily cutting around it and seeing where I get to. I am waiting for someone to come to the door. So if I do get erupted. I always have moments in my videos where this sort of thing happens and I say the wrong word. I don't know how it doesn't happen more when I'm teaching. Very bizarre. If I get interrupted, I think it's because I'm talking to myself, then I do apologise. It's just the window cleaner who's come for his money. Promise. Right, almost there. Again, as I said, it's quite a messy cut, but that is kind of the thing that I would like. Okay, so I think I'm going to use one of these and I'm going to turn it into a body, believe it or not. Don't ask me how yet. I have not got a clue, but we shall see, and we shall see what it looks like when I've finished. Yes, I think that will make quite a nice little body. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to get black biro and I'm just going to draw. Oh, trust me to get on what's not working. The neck and shoulders of my girl onto there, just very sketchily. And I'm just going to draw around the outline of the body a little bit in a kind of, again, a sketchy way. I don't want it to look neat. It's just bringing it out from the paint so that it stands out a little bit more. How good is that? That looks like a little dress. Quite quite happy with that. So I'm going to do like a little bandeau on there, like so. I'm going to maybe add a little detail on the dress, a little design, but I'm going to go over that in a white Posca pen a little bit later on. So she needs arms, and again, these are not great arms. I'm not very good at drawing, but that is the beauty of doing something like this. You see, I don't even think she needs hands. I think she can just get away with something like that. Yeah, I think that adds to the edge a bit. She's going to have some legs, of course. And again, quite sketchy, not great legs. And this means that I don't have to draw feet because I am rubbish at feet. So literally it's just going to have the feet within there, like so. Okay, this is coming together quite nicely. I'm liking how this is looking. I think I'm going to add a little bit more from the collage sheet. No, I'm going to use some of this edging here. Quite like this detail. So again, I'm just going to cut it out very simply. I can't, you see, I get to the point where I'm doing collages and I just think, oh, I can't bother to cut it out. So then I don't bother, which is fine. It's meant to look messy. Right, don't quite know what I'm going to do with this. Quite like the headband. Oh yes, how good is this? Is this going to fit perfect for a headband? So that goes go there. Yeah, why not? So I'm going to leave that until I've painted it. And see where that takes me. So I'm going to speed up again while I paint the head, and I will be back with you very shortly. Okay, so this is starting to come together quite nicely, and just look how it matches with the sort of collage and the colours. I think that's looking very nice. So I'm going to add a few more elements. I want to work on the headband, but as yet it is still wet, so that's not something I'm going to do just yet. So I might have to come back to that. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wait for a little bit, wait for things to dry, and then come back to the video and add some detail to really sort of make the image pop. I can't believe how much it matches my nails. That is such a coincidence. Okay, so yeah, I'll be back in about half an hour. Thank you all. Right then, my lovelies, I am back. It is a few days later. So I haven't touched this in a few days, so it is very, very dry now. I was just about to sort out the headband, if you remember, and putting a little headband on. Not quite sure where to finish it to. Maybe to there. So I'm just going to cut that bit there. And again, as I said, it is going to be quite messy. I'm not after a really neat finished thing here. When you're doing collages, neatness is not really something that you need to concentrate on. I think I'm going to paint that, so I'm just going to use this to paint on so it doesn't go onto my book. Let's see, what colour? Blue, I think. Bring out the blue. And here's the error. I've actually washed out the plum colour that I used for the hair, so I'm going to have to mix up another one and see if I can get anything remotely close to it. And I think I'm going to struggle. That is all dried out, the purple. Right, okay, so what did I use? I think I used this one, didn't I? This is the problem with coming back to videos later on. The video's probably also in a different position from where I put it as well. So that's not ideal. I think we're getting somewhere with this colour. I think that's quite similar, yeah. So I'm just gonna paint in the hair. Ah, she's looking lovely. So I think I'm going to move on to some rosy cheeks and get her some colour in her cheeks. There we go, that's looking much better. So I'm going to add definition to that with the pen. Now, what I've been thinking is that what she is standing on was just a complete happy accident, but it actually looks like a giant shoe. So I'm thinking of some kind of theme around that. I was also thinking this looks like a hand sort of coming out to hold her. So again, I might do something with that. So I'm just going to use a Staedtler, I don't know how that is said, pen with dual ends, and I'm just going to bring out some of that design, and I'm just going to do this in a really messy way. I don't want this to be neat. I actually quite like it being a mess. It's nice to do this with collages, just to sort of give it an edge and give it a bit of depth as well. That definitely does look like a shoe. I am definitely seeing a shoe. I'm just going to move that out of the way because that's getting on my nerves. Okay, so I'm probably just going to add a few bits and bobs to it now, and I will speed this part up. Yeah, and I'll come back to you in a short while. Just to let you know, the white pen I'm using is a Posca paint pen in white, and these are absolutely fantastic for detailing. So yeah, okay. Okay, I think that I've finished. It's always one of them, isn't it? Like, have I finished? Have I not finished? Is it detailed enough? Am I happy with the result? Yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. I do like it. I like it a lot. And it's one of those where it's like, but do I need to add a little bit more? And I think this happens a lot, and no one actually knows when something is finished. And it's about making sure that you're happy with it, but you know when to stop, because sometimes you can just keep going and going and going, and it quite often, in my opinion, makes it worse. I've decided that this is a boot now. This looks like a boot and this looks like a shoe. So I've added the quote, if the shoe doesn't fit, try on another. I've done a slight variation of the actual quote. I can't remember what the actual quote is. If the shoe doesn't fit, I don't know, but I like my quote better, to be honest. Okay, so yeah, the finished page. Hope you enjoy, hope you like it. Hope it's given you some inspiration to play around with the collage sheets and to come up with your own. I think she needs a name now, so as a comment to the video, this would be quite fun actually. Come up with a name for the girl, that would be great. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to check out Mrs. Brimbles' Patreon page as well. Okay, bye.